Welcome to GTech. Now we are going to see about neutron discovery. In 1930, two German physicists, Bose and Becker, found that when beryllium was bombarded with alpha particle, a highly penetrating radiation was emitted. In 1932, Irencoeur and F. Joliot found that those radiation were able to knock out protons from paraffin and similar substances that are rich in hydrogen. He called them as neutron. You can see the reaction below, where beryllium plus helium gives you carbon with neutron. Neutrons are the constituent particle of all nuclei except hydrogen. Neutrons are neutral particles with no charge and mass slightly greater than that of proton. Hence, they are not deflected by electric and magnetic fields. You can see the picture right side shows you the neutrons and protons getting generated when the reaction takes place between polonium, that is an alpha source, with beryllium in the place of paraffin under an ionization chamber. Now let us see about artificial radioactivity. Artificial radioactivity or induced radioactivity was discovered by Irencoeur and F. Joliot in 1934. The phenomenon by which even light elements are made radioactive by artificial or induced method is called artificial radioactivity. What are the applications of artificial radioactivity? Medical application, agriculture, industries, molecular biology, radiocarbon dating. Now let us see about biological hazards of nuclear radiation. When gamma rays or any high energy nuclear particle passes through human being, it disrupts the entire normal functioning of the biological system, and the effect may be either pathological or genetic. You can see the picture left shows you the biological effect of human being when he was under some high energy nuclear particle or gamma rays. So, it is estimated that the average dose in first world 360 mREMs is equals to 0.360 MSV. So, these are classified into short-term recoverable effect, long-term irrecoverable effect, and genetic effect. The extent to which the human organism is damaged depends upon the dose and the rate at which the radiation is given. The part of the body exposed to it is also considered. Now let us see about artificial transmutation. What is artificial transmutation? Artificial transmutation is the conversion of one element into another by artificial methods. The first successful artificial transmutation was carried out by Rutherford, and the process is called nuclear reaction. Here you can see the nuclear reaction, where helium plus nitrogen gives you oxygen plus hydrogen. So there is a process of nuclear fission reaction taken place. Now let us see about particle accelerators. What is particle accelerators? A particle accelerator is a device used to accelerate the charged particles which are required in the study of artificial transmutation of elements. You can see the device given below in the picture that constitute of parts such as steel pressure tank, negative ions getting passed inside the gradient rings. In the mid part you can see the positive high voltage terminal, and below that you can see the stripping chamber where the ions are getting moved from left to right, and you can see the accelerating tube over there that accelerates the ion that is below the charging chain, and in the right end you can see the positive ions, and that is getting connected to the magnet that is having beam shearing magnet. Thank you.